Okay, now let's talk about Lab 9. Lab 9, for a normal person, can be solved probably within about 2 hours. For all but 3 of you, give it a week.
A whole week?
All right. Using NCase 8, which we have used NCase before. Using NCase 8, you're going to analyze this time a mobile file from a mobile phone. This is an actual capture of a phone that I use. And you're going to answer questions based upon that. Okay? If you're looking at old recordings, it says get out the file server. Do not do that. The file's in D12. Just get out D12. So don't do the ones out the file server. Retrieve enough info to answer the quizzes. And the answers are below. You can get NCase. We all have NCase 8 already. That shouldn't be an issue. Questions are like this. What date did I connect to the Comfort Inns and Suites wireless? You can enter it in this format. Can we figure that one out?
That's a little hard.
I mean,
It's a little difficult. What's the why?
Why? Is that the answer?
so, you know, if you guys had thought about it, I told you I grade everything in regular expression. You really could have put a string in there for how many files. Just every number, like, you know, 1 through whatever, and it would have taken it, and then it would have just took the 42 out of it and given you the answer. I'm just saying, it could have.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
You could have, but then you would have checked it and gone in and be like, that's
I was like, what the hell?
There's about a million.
All right,
Regular expression.
let's read over the answers, then we're going to walk through doing some of this stuff, okay? What his name is the VIP. Inside of my phone, there's an option to select people's VIPs, so you can find that option in there. When was Google Maps last, or closed last? In other words, when did the last state save? Now, I'm going to warn you right now. When I was creating this actual project, I had connection to the licensing server. It was working beautifully. Unknown to me, I lost the connection to the licensing server. It doesn't notify you. It just switches to acquisition mode, and all of a sudden you can't see half the answers. I literally had the assignment made, this is like a year ago, and then all of a sudden I couldn't find the answers, so I was redoing it all, and it's because there was, if you're not connected to the licensing server, you cannot do the entire search. Okay? It won't show you the answers. You know what I'm saying? You have to be connected to the licensing server to do this. So if you don't, it'll cause issues. Okay, figure out the phone's on Celsius. What's the file name of the image that has the size of this? Now, when I'm talking about file names, what constitutes a file name? .exe or .jpg or .something. Include the name and the extension. So some people are still not getting that. Seriously. Okay, what is the file name of the image with the largest logical size? So you're going to need to be looking at images, obviously. Now, we are going to do an image analysis lab, but it's kind of included on it. So I'll do a little bit of basics of that lab right now. And we'll do more about that later. Okay, analyze the image file. Says, where does Elvis eat? So find out where Elvis eats. There you go. Figure that one out. No, it doesn't. Now, which exit number can exit at? The number is between 1 and 90. Okay?
You're so generous. You're so generous.
But so many people got this wrong. Look and see where I actually exited. Don't look for an exit sign number. You know what I mean? Understand? Say I'm driving, you know, past Choctaw Road, which is 166. And you saw the number 166. Just because you saw an exit number doesn't mean I exited there.
So what you're telling us is
It'd be like 167.
No, I did exit. But just because you see a picture, I literally could have been taking pictures of exit signs driving down the highway. It doesn't mean I exited there.
so don't rely on a picture.
Some of the stuff you have to. And actually, you do have to rely on a picture of this one. I know, that's weird.
What?
So I'll show you more about that in a
More
minute.
pictures.
See, I was thinking about moving the mobile lab before this one. I actually asked the students last year, would this help? And they said, no, leave it the way it is. Okay.
They lie.
Okay, I have a wallet on my phone. What 2 cards are installed there? There's multiple of them. And I accept pretty much anymore.
Okay. Is Siri dictation enabled? An email is sent to a doctor. What is the doctor's email address? It has DR in the email.
So if you see an email with DR in it, that could be it. But if the email went to like drive.google.com, that's not a doctor's email, okay?
Dr. I.
Exactly. Someone did that. They're like, well, there's a DR on my desk literally in the middle of a sentence. It's like,
Dr. I.
Dr. Hyde. No, it's not Dr. Hyde. It wasn't Drive. It was something else. That's not an email.
So it is an actual valid email.
Right.
So if we email this doctor.
Actually, she would answer to it.
Hey, it's getting doctor, right?
Okay. So look up the number for SMS messages. What's the Apple ID? You should be able to find most of this stuff pretty quickly. There's a draft SMS message. What number is it going to? Look up an attachment with this number on it. Tell me what it is.
Or something.
Well, it's very close. I think that's actually it. Who sent the text message with the text of 997? Answer it like this, with the phone number. Okay, what route was taken? I-35. Okay, let me explain. Some of you, I bet, have never left Oklahoma City.
Never.
Shelby? Probably.
Hey.
Okay, when you head south, you hit Denton, Texas. Then you have choice of I-35 east-south or west-south. Know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Figure out which way I went. Okay. Okay. Okay, which presidential candidate is mentioned in a message? You got a choice of either Trump or Clinton, and it actually accepts both. Because they're technically both.
Thanks.
I gave you the questions. No more complaining. Okay.
If we actually put this in that's wrong.
Well then, hey, you may want to verify. Now,
Oh my God.
real quick, I'm going to show you some stuff about some pictures. So this is a park bench. Do you all agree with that? Anybody know where it's at?
Is there a picture in?
Is it really in a park?
That is gum.
Is that gum really? It looks like it.
Yes, that is.
It is. It's gum. Yeah, there. Is that better?
Yes, there's.
Oh, you can't see it sideways. Yeah. Funny story related. We were working on a picture on a puzzle on the cruise ship, and one of Virginia's daughters was there, and she was working on a piece. The whole puzzle was set up, top and bottom, and she was working on a part the other way. We're like, come on, just turn it around so we can put it in. And she was like, no, if you're not working on a puzzle upside down, that's not the way my brain works. So we were giving her a hard time. I'm like, seriously? We're just trying to put it into the puzzle. But no, so that's good.
So one of the questions is what color?
No, these are not the pictures in there.
Okay.
But I did include this picture, which is actually in there. And hold on, I got this. All right.
Whoa. You got the photo editing
Okay.
skills.
Let me show you. There's a tool up there called EXIF tools. We're going to use it more next project. But you can actually take an image and drop it on top of EXIF tools, in theory. You can do this. There it goes. Okay. And what it does, I know it's hard to see. Let me see. I can't make it any bigger. What this will tell you is, okay, right here. Look at the GPS data, latitude and longitude. You see that? You can find out where this picture was taken. Yeah, you can literally open in Google Maps and it'll show you.
But this is only probably when you take snaps on your phone, right?
This was an actual picture taken with a phone.
If your location services are on when you take a
It does that with every picture.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean, like, cameras.
Most cameras now include GPS. My Canon
Yeah.
DSLR at home has GPS.
You can have some of that context at home.
Still got a Polaroid.
I know. It looks like you spelled T.
Oh, come on, open the darn thing in Google Maps.
Open the picture location.
Yeah, you can. There's an easy. How do you get it in here? No, that's.
No, that's not it either. I know Google Earth you can do it in. I don't have it installed. That's the problem. I don't have it on this one. Hold on. There's a way you can do it in here. I just did that actually.
Google Maps.
Oh, okay. Let's try this. They keep changing it. So you're saying take this picture, take this picture, drop it in. No, it's still not doing it. It's not going to do it. Told you it wasn't going to do it. Hold on. Let's ask Google. Show photo GPS in Google. Okay, we're gonna find how do we see exactly where photos taken in Google Maps? You should be able to just dump it in it. Okay, mesh coordinates. I know I don't want to copy the coordinates in. There's another way to do it. Should be able to just drop it in there. Good. Are not embedded. Yeah, they are. So there they are. Oh, I guess I could type them in. Maybe there's a way to do it without having to type them in.
That's not Google Earth.
Yeah, but I don't want to. Okay, let's go look at that exit data again. How can I get this so I can see it all on the screen here? There we go. So we're going to go. What did they say to do? They said type it in with commas. What? Okay, yeah, but it's 35 degrees, 2 minutes. We need to figure out how to convert that. That's included in the next lecture, by the way. 35, 32 minutes, 49.0.80 north. Oh, can't remember the darn website. Crap. There's a way to do it. No, we're gonna figure it out. There it is. Hold on. Here it is. Yeah, because I have it in the other one. I just didn't bring it with me. Come on, you can open. Oh, that's in Australia. Let's go to one a little bit closer in Australia. Here we are. Latitude, 35 degrees, 32 minutes. How many seconds? And it is 49.80. 49 point, what? 49. It was close. We're only off by 1 minute. Yeah, with GPS it could. Creator. And then we're going to go longitude of 97.34. 97.
I feel like you can type this in.
No, that's too easy. 97.34. 34, 46, 80. Wait, no, 97, 34, 46, 80.
Wow.
80 west. Okay, so now we end up with that. Now let's go back. He says put it in there with a comma between them. Okay, so where the heck is this taken? Okay. Oh, crap, I just closed it. Okay, well, I'm going to zoom out. Y'all agree this is Lake Hefner? It's literally right there. So if we were to zoom in far enough, we would see a park bench sitting right where this thing is centered at. Well, it's actually right. Where's the darn park bench? Is that it? It's off just the hair, because I think actually the park bench was on this walkway right here. But you agree that's Lake Hefner? Yeah. Okay. So we can find out where the picture is that way. Easy enough? Wasn't hard to do. But if you do install Google Earth, you can really just open it. You can also do it in Picasa. You can install Picasa. There's a bunch of different applications you can do. It might do it. It might. So, all right, but let's look at a couple other things while we have NCase up. I'm not NCase, exif data up. So what else can we see in here? We can scroll up to the top and we can see it was taken with an Apple iPhone 4. We can see horizontal, it was horizontally held. We can see the resolution. We can see the date and time. Okay, see the date and time original right here. So the May 5th, 2012, we can see that. So May 5th, 2012, we can see the RGB. We can see which way was I facing. It was true north. So there's a lot of information you can find out about it just by looking at this. Okay.
So if I forward a picture to you, you could take one picture and put it in there and tell me that information.
As long as you have location services turned on. Yes. And a lot of the pictures, so a lot of my projects, what I did is I emailed prior students and, hey, someone send me a picture. So I had literally people send me pictures from all over the
So
dog.
if you like upload a picture somewhere, do they do the same thing?
It depends. Some play like Tumblr does not wipe out GPS data, or at least it didn't in the past. Facebook does. Yes.
Can you encrypt that data so no one can
No.
find
You
it?
just have to turn it off.
You have to turn it off.
So people can track you by your pictures.
Right. They can. And it happens a lot. So let's open the other picture.
Snapchat all the time.
Well, it's not safe though. It's not safe.
Oh yeah. Opening this picture. Now, okay, so here's the other picture. Let's see what we can find out about this picture. It was taken with an iPhone 6 Plus. It was taken on the 8th of April 2016. The flash did not fire. The flash was set to auto right here, but it did not fire. Do you have any idea what's the story with your pictures?
It was taken at 1:30 in the afternoon, so.
Okay. Okay, so 1:33 GMT, whatever, Zulu time. Here we have our GPS data down here. You can see now, you can see the 3341. So you could take these. Now, I will warn you, like here, this was taken to 3341, and the longitude is 97.9. Sometimes they don't show the negative. And if you put a picture in and it shows up in China, which is literally on the other side, put a negative, like negative 97. Because I've seen that happen before.
For international travel.
Well, I mean, if you're working on a project, okay, I did not include any international pictures. Because literally some through like, you went to China. No, but actually, well, crap, there is a project where I did do something out of the country. Well, but this one didn't. This one didn't. Okay, so we all understand how that works. It's pretty easy to see a lot of data about your pictures.
You said that they sent you pictures. What did they were?
The ones I used, I don't think I did. But I did use some from Alaska and Canada.
But is it in this assignment?
No, I think it's in the next.
So is
Okay.
it?
Because this assignment was supposed to be tracking his phone.
Right.
So
You,
therefore, we
so
don't
now I'm going to bring up
we don't know
EnCase. Okay, there's EnCase up here, 8.5. Yeah.
No,
Oh, no, it's definitely not.
There's
There's more pictures outside of Oklahoma.
like Texas, or in the States, I should say.
Oh, yeah.
They're on his phone.
Okay. So I'm going to open up a new case. Crybabies.
That's how I feel now.
Now, when I open this up, allow backup to stored on C drive. Yes, that's fine. Yes, I know it's stupid. We're doing it anyway. Now, what we're going to do is the file you guys will be using is called the logical evidence file. Let me explain what that is. This is the 256 gig phone. It's about half full. So what do you think? I use about 128 gigs maybe?
That's a lot.
If I make an image of this phone, how big would the image be? It could be potentially up to 100. It's not going to be 256 though.
No.
Okay. But when you do it, a lot of times, like what happens if I delete my files on it? Would you get them? Using EnCase, would you get them?
Yeah, good.
No, you would not. Because Apple, you make your backups and images through iTunes, and Apple, with the iOS, basically says, hey, this has been deleted, so you can't have it any longer. You need a tool like Celebrite. What now?
People get real mad about
Right. Celebrite and stuff like that can actually do a physical acquisition. That will literally just grab the entire phone. What Apple does is logical. So if you delete it, Apple says it's gone. Now, some text messages will still be there because it's kind of like a history.
iMessages will stay, text messages will not.
Okay, is that what it is?
And they implemented a new thing that you can turn on in your iCloud to make a backup of deleted photos. That's it.
Okay. So it changes all, and that's actually a very good point.
if you look at the other recordings, the darn iOS has changed. And the way it views an end case changes it with every different version of iOS. Because what they literally reorganized the entire structure of our phones. You don't realize it, but they do. Yes.
Wouldn't it be easier to do this on an iPod or something then?
No,
Doesn't change?
Well,
it's exactly
but the
iOS.
iPod, if you update,
I was gonna say, how
if you don't update it, you're okay. I mean, but you know, I don't remember what iOS version I have on there. It hasn't been updated in a couple
Well,
of
it was
years.
measured on 4, so it had to have been.
Yeah, it's probably 6 or something. But it just hasn't been, you know, whenever they change it, it does change. So a lot of students will do this and they'll want to make an image of their phone, and it could be in a totally different place because it's now around 11, so it's totally different. So, okay. So now what we're going to do, I'm not using the actual data. I'm going to actually take the iPhone 4 that we were looking at some pictures of. Now, these are, there's a logical evidence file. So I'm just going to drop it on here and it'll appear. Okay. Now I'm going to go on here and I should be able to say, this one should already be processed, I think. It is. It's already processed. Now, you can have an image of a phone, but these have already processed. So logical evidence means it's already processed by Apple. Let's look through here. Now, you notice I'm on forensics training, so I should be able to see everything. If I open these, like under raw data, if I go under camera roll, media, I can look under phone data, but I can also look under DCIM. That's where you're going to find the pictures. Okay. Now, if you look at this stuff here, and if you click on gallery, it'll actually show you the pictures. Oh, look, park benches.
The report, like the bottom half.
Oh. Oh, it shows the location? I don't think it will. Does not appear to. It does not appear to. Okay. Okay, so you can see this stuff pretty easily here, and you can open it up. You can see, you know, dates and access, all that other stuff. What else? You can open up all. What I highly recommend you do, open up every option in here. Again, this is a different phone, by the way. It's not the one you're using. Open up every option. What I did is I literally went through every option and found some data, and I asked questions about, oh, that'd be something good to find, so I asked the question based on it. So, easy enough. Let's see. Oh, we got some notes in here. Who knows what's in here? Let's see what the notes are stored in an SQL database, so we should be able to see the table of them. And okay, maybe I don't even know if this. See, I don't even know what's on this phone. So it might not have anything. Okay, maybe not. Let's see what else. Oh, wireless might be a good place. Is this the one I want? Call history, parse. Tables. No, that's not what I wanted. Couple. Can't remember where the stuff's at to tell you through. But now I will tell you that there are. I don't know this for sure, but there's only a very few images we use around there, and one of them that I use in the mobile class that also Jimmy uses might be the same. Don't have Jimmy's class yet?
I have took your answer.
So it might be the same image. I'm not sure.
I was thinking that it's one of the
I
same
think
things.
this Rose phone is actually the one for mobile device. Okay, I think it is, but I'm not sure if it's, you know. But, yeah, I can't remember. See, only one of these has Wi-Fi locations on it. Okay, and here's contact. Let me bring the bottom up so you can see it. And let's see, so contact 1. So if you're looking here, we can see the phone number down here at the bottom. Contact 2 is E.A. Hart at Norman Schools. Contact 3 is whoever. So you kind of need to use all 3 panes here. Now, while we're in here, the report pane is probably the best one you want. Text is hard to read. Transcript is usually decent. Well, not in this view, but normally transcript view, what it does is say you're looking at a Word document with a bunch of formatting characters. It wipes all that out and just gives you the, but in the phone it doesn't. This is really just text. Doc view is not document view. I don't remember exactly what it doesn't stand for document, but for this one, you're probably best with just report. But you can look at all this stuff here. So let me go back up real quick.
Where is? Where's the Wi? There's Wi-Fi. Trying to find the darn. I wonder where the Wi-Fi data is stored.
You're asking on the raw data. Yeah, raw data.
Okay, hold on. Go back up. Raw data. See there, I thought it would be in wireless domain. Let me try to minimize all these. Raw data.
What, wireless? Okay, try root domain.
That's what I thought it was root to me, but I looked in there. It's not in root. See, there's the SMS messages. Hold on, let's look at those real quick. You can go to the outbox, and you should. Do we have enough ramen and eggs?
This is definitely.
Okay, then what should I get for us to eat? No, sorry. Brisket and ribs, or just brisket. So, and here's inbox.
I don't know.
I don't know. And then these are obviously the answer to the other one. So that was the answer to brisket and ribs.
Obviously, this person is false.
Yeah.
Or ribs. Yeah. Ramen and eggs, yes.
So it's very easy to go, just open up every option. You will find it. As long as you're connected to the licensing server, everything you need's in here. It's, I thought it was as well, but it's not.
Wait, I think this is root domain. It's on
Uh,
the raw data.
Raw data, root domain, was it?
Sounds familiar. It's like caches or something like that. Location. Or maybe it's preference.
Can't remember where the darn thing's at. It's not keychain for sure. Let's do wireless again. Because it literally says locations or something on it. Let's try home domain. SMS.
Yeah, there's on the raw data. Raw data. It's like caches or preferences.
Yeah, there's all the different things there. See how they say P list? That's how it stores it. It literally stores it. It's called a P list. Cookie maps, maybe. No, that's not it. No, it's voicemails. Any voicemails in here? There's what the database stores. I don't know where it's at. But we don't need to find it. Just search through the darn thing. Now at the very top under phone information, you see in here, you'll see the model's a 3.1. There's a unique ID, all that information about the phone. Yeah, but it's probably the whatever. Model 3.1 could still be 4. Okay. Let's see, what else can I show you in there? So it's pretty straightforward. Just look at all the stuff. There is something tricky. There's always something tricky. And it has to do with pictures, and I kind of already showed it to you, so there's no questions there. There will be, I'm sure. But, now, if you want to mess with your own phone, NCase has really sucks at acquiring phones.
Yes, it does.
It does. It works once out of a blue moon. That's if it's a good day. Your best bet would be to take your phone, plug it into iTunes, make an iTunes backup. It usually does. And then you point to the backup with this program.
I tried that and it's
Same way, you just
I want to try changing it.
what their excuse is, they write their software, they release what, one version a year? And how often does Apple update? Every 35 minutes, I think.
Yeah, once every day.
My watch updated 2 days ago. And I did the same workout this morning. I got half the calories. I'm like, well, that sucks. It's cheating. So,
You gotta do workout.
yeah, so bring it in. And if actually, let me show you what happens if you, let's see, can I do that?
I have it downloaded.
License manager, I'm going to take this off. Actually, let me copy this.
Say you apply for it, you make purchases on it, you have to delete it for whatever reason, reinstall it.
Okay, now we're in acquisition mode.
Entirely based on the.
Okay, everybody look real quick. Now we're in acquisition mode. I removed my licensing server. If I did open and went to Crybabies, did evidence, clicked on it, it looks like it's working, doesn't it? It looks like it's all there. But if I went to, wow, the phone data, the picture data is gone totally. Where was the pictures out there right here at the top, weren't they?
Camera domain.
Okay, camera, oh, there they are. Can we still see it? No way, it's actually still see them? We can still see them? Seriously? Oh, but there's no gallery view.
You can't actually see them. You just
Yeah. So what happened is you can see some of it. You can't see everything, which sucks. So again, that's because I'm in acquisition mode. So now when I put the correct information back in there, so now I should get a license. Again, I got to close it out, bring it back up. Crybabies, evidence. And that was under camera roll, media, DCIM. Now we can actually see the gallery view. So it looks very similar. And I didn't even realize it would happen to me, that I lost half the stuff. So make sure it says training. If you just can't find it, make sure it's in training.
Is that the first thing you're email us?
Yeah, if you don't know what it is, I'm going to show you right here. cm.cyber.rose.edu.
Is there any reason you would disconnect us from the server?
I was actually doing it in a hotel. I don't know if I lost network or what. Yes.
Do we have enough license?
We have 30.
And there's an online platform.
There's only about 50 students, so we're good. Just saying. So when you all wait to the last day, what happens?
So is it all like the same that can be run?
30 at a time.
Okay. That's what we have to try.
So don't wait till the last minute. It really won't take all that long. If you bring up training and open up every option, you will see every bit of it. I can't jump that on the same image.
You also did
And I'm purposely bringing it in.
first. It would take a normal person, average normal person, 2 hours to do it.
Yeah, that's all.
That means it'll take me 5 days.
And you still won't have it. But just when you're not using it, just close out in case to be nice. But problem is once you do that, you lose your license.
Wow.
I'm not saying Connect can leave it on forever because that's not fair to the others.
That's like canceled the license.
Well,
Now, if you all, I mean, if you wait till Monday afternoon and complain to me there's no licenses, okay? So don't wait till last minute. But make sure you have a license. You could potentially get some of the data without the license. I just don't know where. I don't know what it cuts off and what it doesn't. All I know is I was going back verifying my answers, and I'm like, crap, they're missing. Well, yes, because I lost connection to the license. Okay. I did try to update and buy more licenses, but our price went from $300 and something for 30 to 10,000. It was like, literally when I called the guy, I says, can I just double my licenses? And he's like, how did you get that price? I'm like, what do you mean? I said, we've been using it forever. I've never even seen that price. There's no way you got that price. He says, well, I'll tell you right now, if you ever don't pay a bill or cancel, you're screwed. Because they did away with the educational license. What they did was instead of 30, they basically said 30 licenses. The software costs $1,800 each. So they gave me a heck of a deal. Now, all of a sudden, it's crazy expensive. I'm like, I'm good with 30. As long as y'all good with 30. Just start it. I know some of you are going to start, like Christina will probably be done by tomorrow. The problem is she'll want to do it 12 times. Then she'll want to document everything for everybody.
There'll be a spreadsheet, a color-coded spreadsheet.
Yeah.
High chart.
So
There will be a
many
PowerPoint
tabs.
explaining everything. It's like,
All right, any questions on using in case? It's that easy to bring it in there. Again, if you want to do it with your own phone, back up with iTunes, then go into add evidence and say, hey, acquire mobile. Wow, it's actually a little bit different now. So maybe they fixed it in 8.5. I haven't tried it. But if you do from file, then what you're going to do is you're going to point to. Yeah, that's the output folder. Format, current. you don't have my cable here. Let's do now. Acquire mobile. Let's see, from device. Oh, I gotta install this crap. See, I don't have all the drivers installed on this one either, so that could be why. I don't know, but try it. I guess I need to figure out because I'm teaching mobile device again. So they definitely changed that because that is those of you who took it, it was totally different before, wasn't it?
Yeah. And even when I tried that, even it still said it couldn't fire it. Like there's
Yeah, that's why I told students, at least in my class, if you attempt it and it doesn't work, send me a picture saying you tried and it didn't work. Because even in case, like, yeah, it doesn't work half the time. What the hell?
Why is it cost 10,000 to get something?
Because it does a lot of other stuff.
I was a little curious, like, what is some of these softwares, like, just to own or license them, like, one single license, why does it cost that?
There's what other software's out there, you know?
Well, the reason is if okay, a lot of people will buy a piece of software and keep it forever.
Yeah.
How's the company going to stay in business if no one's ever updating the software?
Like Amazon.
So this one, the license, you have to keep renewing it to get, so they get their money. I tell you, Microsoft, literally starting, I think it's this year, you can no longer buy like Office 2016 anymore. You have to buy Office 365, and that's basically a subscription program.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're all doing that because they found, people are still running real old versions of stuff that they're getting nothing.
97 and 2003.
I kind of the point of, like.
I installed Office 2010 on the machine this week. Just works forever.
Works forever.
Okay.
And as an LCD do.
All right. Now, okay, I know someone's going to ask me the question, is there any way you could kick somebody off? I can't because I can't see who's going
That's dark.
to. Please, when you're done using it, close out any case. Okay?
Can I just, like, remove this?
All right. I'm going to stop the recording, and that's all we got for this week.
What time?